Good morning, friends. It's so good to see all of you. First thing I want to say is how much I've missed everybody. I think about walking down the hall and seeing people putting their things away in their cubbies, hanging up their coats, changing into their inside shoes, putting away their lunch boxes, hugging each other. And that is something I truly, truly miss. Just the everydayness of it all. It's so missing right now for all of us. So I so look forward to being back at Harbor Light, and we can just take all of those things for granted again. In the meantime, it is coming up on Bree's birthday and Cyrus, so I want to wish you both a very happy birthday. So happy birthday, Bree and Cyrus. Hope you're doing something fun and special for your birthday. And I have a poem. I don't have it memorized, I apologize, so I will read it to you. It's short and sweet. It's called Mud by Polly Chase Boyden. Mud is very nice to feel, all squishy squash between the toes. I'd rather wade in wiggly mud that smell a yellow rose. Nobody else but the rosebush knows how nice mud feels between the toes. And as you all know, it's raining this time of year more than ever, and we've got quite a bit of mud outside after those rainfalls. So you'll see many spring things, lots of worms. You'll see more birds coming out to eat the worms, and certainly plenty of mud. So I just thought that was a fun poem to share with you. I have a really fun journal prompt. It's a little bit long, but I think it'll open up the creative doors for everybody. It is, you'll never guess what I saw as I was walking down the street. So you can make it up, what you saw, pretend. It can be something that you actually saw, maybe on a walk with your friends or parents, whoever you're social distancing with. You can get very creative and certainly draw a picture to go with it, as you've all done many times before, because I've seen a lot of your work in the halls. So again, I just want to say how much I miss all of you. I'm glad I've had this short time with you all, and goodbye for now. Friends, I'll see you again soon. Take good care. Hi friends, I'm back again to show you what you need for the experiment today. First is a plate. This one happens to be plastic. You can use paper if you have it. Some tape. And I have 3 rolls of paper here about 1 inch in diameter. I'll hold one up a little more closely. There you go. Just simply rolled paper. And over here, I have pennies. I've stacked them up in tens. So each little stack has 10 coins. And I just chose this random number because that was my estimate as to how many pennies my structure that I'm going to build can hold. That's my guess, my estimate. So altogether, I have 80 pennies. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, if I count by tens, or 80 cents. So let's see, the first thing that I need to do is to show you how to roll a piece of paper. So I have a plain piece of white paper right here, and I'm going to roll it on the long end. So this is the short side. This is the long side. So I want the long side near my knees. There's the long side. And I'm simply going to roll this into a tube, starting at the bottom, just like you would roll a rug from school. And then I'm going to tape it. So here we go. I have to put my phone up and tuck it under so I'm able to show you how to roll this paper. Bear with me while I turn the camera around. Okay, so here's my paper, and I'm gonna roll it up. Rolling it just like you would roll a rug. And then I want the ends even, so if you tap it gently down, it'll even up the paper ends. Then I'm going to take some tape and just tape this edge down so it won't unroll. So now I have that 1-inch tube. So I need 3 of them, and the 3 that we're going to use are right here today. So it's very simple. You are going to sit your tubes up on their end like this, so they form a triangle. So here is my triangle. I can move these over a little bit because I can see I'm not quite in the camera. Here we go. Making adjustments. So now you can see 3 points of the triangle. Now I'm going to place my blue plate gently on those 3 tubes of paper I've created. Now those tubes are somewhat like the bone of a bird, right? As we looked earlier at the other video I made, there would be bone structures going back and forth, but lots of air pockets. So like a hollow bone. But as you know, the bird's bones aren't hollow completely. They do have structure that lends a lot of strength to the bird's bones, because they have to have a lot of strength in order to fly the distances they fly. And those holes, remember, are created when they take oxygen in, when they're forming as birds and growing. The air sacs push into the bones and create all those little air pockets so they can breathe while they're flying, because that takes a lot of energy, and energy is created by breathing and oxygenating their blood. So they're inhaling and exhaling, and remember, they're able to get oxygen into the blood through exhalation and inhalation. So the end result are those very strong bones. So we have this plate resting on those bones, and we're going to see how many pennies it will take before the bones collapse. Remember, they're just 3 hollow tubes of paper that's holding this plate up. So I'm going to take 1 stack of 10 pennies, and I'm going to place them on my bird bones. And I guesstimated that, or estimated, that would take 80 pennies. So that was 10. Here's another stack of 10. So I have 10. That's 20. Let's see if the bird bones will hold up 30. That's 30. They're still holding. $40. I'm distributing the weight all around the plate here. 50. Wow, strong bones. 60. 70. I cannot believe it's holding 70 coins and it hasn't collapsed yet. All right, I have 1 more set of 10 pennies here. $80 pennies. Wow. And my bones are still holding. Let me show you. Here we are looking underneath the plate. I'm going to move the camera so you can see all 3 legs are still there, holding strong. So even though those bird bones have a lot of air space in them, they are very strong. So you'll have to see how many pennies it takes for your bird bones to collapse. With my completion of the experiment, they were still holding all the coins up. So let me know how many coins it took for your bird bones to give out. All right, I had a great time today. I hope you enjoy this experiment. Take care. Bye.